Ordered a HornBlasters Psycho Blasters V2K. It's an electric horn to put on the Del Sol since the horn doesn't work. Got the wiring kit to put a remote button. There's the little compressor. Then we have the horn. So right now I'm just messing around where the AC used to be. I'm gonna try to find a place to mount all this stuff. Let's see what we can figure out. We're probably gonna get called for the night because of the rain, but I got the horn mounted there. I had to drill one hole. There's one hole already there, if you can see it. So that's where that's mounted, just behind the bumper here. So I think that's gonna be fine. Not the thickest metal, bounces a little bit, but I think that's okay. A little bottle bracket sitting right here that didn't have a bottle on it. You can see the little wedge there. So I just popped it off real quick, drilled a hole in it. I'm going to mount that, get it mounted up. I'll have to dig that out there just so that doesn't hit there. And I'm not gonna bolt it in yet because I still gotta plug everything in. So I'm gonna notch that out, do the wiring, go from there. But like I said, it's raining, so I'm gonna call it for now. Get this worked on later in the week. Made a short little ground wire, cut a 10 gauge wire from the kit. This has to go to the relay, which will be over there. So I cut it extra foot or so just to give it room to play. That'll run up there, go to the relay, which will go to the battery. Yeah, and I gotta get the kit back out. But I think that's a good spot. I notched out that bracket there so it doesn't hit. Might still hit. Let's see. But I like it. All right, time lapse is over. Relay's right here. Ground on the battery, 30 amp fuse, and 10 gauge wire to the relay. 10 gauge wire to the compressor over there. Horns right there. This blue wire is the switch that's going to go into the car, and I just touched it to the battery to make sure everything worked. And good dear Lord. That's loud. So everyone will see this car coming. If not, you will hear it. HornBlasters, you win. That hurt my ears. Let me run this through the car. So it got dark, but I didn't quit. Blue wire's coming in. I'm extending it a little bit so I can run a spade on this end into a hot fuse. And I can put the horn exactly where I want it to be. So just finishing that up. I've already tested it, everything works. So let's wrap this up in the pitch black. It's dark. We're done. I'm still laying on the ground dying. So, steering wheel, horn is down there. Out of the way, but I know where it is. Non-functional. Works when the car's off, which I wanted. So, yeah, that's all you can see inside is that little button. So, I'm happy with it. HornBlasters, can't go wrong, loud. I'm tired. I work tomorrow, but got it done. That's my third HornBlasters horn. 2 electric ones, 1 air horn, train horn that's on the mini truck, and can't argue with the value and the quality. So have a good one. Let me know what you think.